help us to analyze the challenges in the Nigerian stock market. What is the way forward? Why are we experiencing a decline in equity market this day? A very good day to you, Mr. Ambrose.
Good afternoon to you. Thanks for having me.
Very great to have you once again. It's been a while.
Yeah, how you doing?
Very fine.
So for me, the market, for me, yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
yes.
For me, the market is doing what it's supposed. The market is not supposed to do, because in anywhere in the world, no market remains up or down. Like I tell you that the market has opened on a good note for 2025. We saw the first month of the market of the year in the green, second month in the green. Seeing a slowdown in the month of March, in the peak earnings season of Nigeria stock market. For me, I'm not surprised. And also, because there's a pullback, that's an opportunity for investors to key into value stock. There's no need of panicking. No market remaining up as a year or down. This oscillation is what creates wealth for design investor or trader anywhere in the world.
Exactly. I really like your pessimistic outlook. Your optimistic outlook as we start the show, because a lot of analysts like you have also come out and said it is an opportunity. This is a green wall opportunity for Nigerians to grab what is in the equity market. Do you also in that agreement that this is a green opportunity for Nigerians to grab all that is in the market today?
Yeah, I agree with them, because actually, our market post COVID-19 has been in an uptrend. Said that there is something running for our market or something good for our market. And which I said to one of the class that the good news for the market is that the high cap stocks on the exchange are still doing well. And when their price move up, that also support the index to go northward. But look at companies that are the major key in the market that will play companies' prices like us anywhere in the world. Invest about price, whether you are doing equity, you are doing commodity, you are doing FX, it is the price movement that really creates wealth. And what creates wealth is that if the companies you are investing in doing well, price feeds on earnings. And also for our market, for the past 5 years, the earnings of companies on the United have done well in terms of performance. That's able to pay dividends that supported their price. And also, as we are speaking now, the early results that came on the account in January shows that companies on the United have done well. And the few months that are audited have come in the month of February and this early March, that they have done well. Despite there is a kind of a missed payout because of what prices have gone up before now. For me, this company have been well, and that was what the price going to the future. And also, don't forget that if you look at the economic things that despite the either called because of base year or because of the base, what we call it, but those numbers are looking good now. That will support the economy. That means if they have second half of this year, because the first time we are seeing that this new CBN governor have just left rate unchanged for the first time in the last APC meeting. And also the one coming up is coming up in May. That is for 3 months to see what the decision that will make a part of the economy. If by the month of May we start seeing a rate cut, practically equity market will be a place for any design investor. That means those that I think we done now, and it comes to be that during that APC meeting that will come in May or in second half of 2025, we're not seeing rates kind of coming southward. That will be good. That means companies on the exchange also do better, because if they have survived during a high rate regime, now seeing rates coming back, it will be a plus for them. I think that there's not opportunity in the market for those that are investing intelligently, not those that are pulling bad weapon.
Now, very interesting. Let's now take the issue that's happened in the last 2 weeks one by one. When I saw the headline, one of the headlines from the NGS platform, I saw 476 billion lost in 1 week as a result of low patronage in terms of the it became scary, and I was like, I'm an analyst, I'm an economist. How could we have such a loss? So I put it to you. How did you feel when you saw the loss?
I'm the type that if I see loss in the market, I laugh. Why like that? That's an opportunity for me to buy into those that are taking profit. Because anywhere in the world, market dynamics come with that. For profit taking, there must be entrance. And when you see pullback, and see investors coming out in their position, you that are not in their position, you start position that is going to enter. Because any stock that goes up and pull back within 5 to 20%, it's a company going to buy, especially if what is in that company is intact. And I mean, if the fundamental of that company remain intact. If you see a pullback, we thought that are selling for 5 naira, sit at 3 naira, and the fundamental, then the company will buy. But those that are selling, they have entered area, they are making money. As I said, profit taking in the market and buy market dynamics. If you see loss in the market, it's not tend to panic. It's only when it lasts for a long time. I would say that anywhere in the world that you see that index of any economy is down by 20%. Everybody say that economy is having what a bearish market. But when it's up by 20%, that's this is a bullish market. For me, if you are seeing a day down, a day up, that is not but that's not a loss. That's also called a oscillation. For me, if you see that.
Yeah, very well. Very. I'm did it. Go ahead, sir.
For me, that's what I see is that when you see a pullback in the market, don't panic, rather look at what the cause of this pullback is. It as a result of profit taking, or it's a negative information or policy change in that industry that has caused the pullback. For example, you see that all the banks were up during their work around activity. Because people were that yes, banks will go to produce better numbers, which also swell their price. Now that people are taking profit in the banking, doesn't mean that banking doesn't have gone sour. No, the people are taking profit in the body and make money. And that's because when you make profit, take your profit. No market remain up. I said they are no or down. Good thing is that we must buy to good value and at that time take profit. That's why we are in the market. Because every investment is against what? Against the future.
Definitely. I would like to take you on the issue of this profit taking. I also saw a report this morning as I was preparing for this our show, and I saw over 280 billion taken as profit taking, particularly the financial service areas. Why did is it a rush or something to also anticipate another investment drive on the stock?
Actually, what I call a pattern in the market. If you look at since January, our market has remained in the green. But since Trump came on board, international market, we have seen that the fear of trade war has always keep those markets in up and down movement. But recently, at the date to kick off all this trade war or tariff coming era, you see panicking. And that panic at that can also be kind of spread to other emerging market. But for our own market, we know that companies that we're investing in are very strong. That means what we are seeing is that people are saying, but that's why you can see that I tell you that a day loss or a day gain does not change market trend or focus or action for that industry or company. If I see that the market was down today and up tomorrow, that doesn't mean that the focus for that or the trend that can know. So when you continue to go down, like what I said earlier, that if in any market you are seeing 50% down, that is confirm a bearish market. But now our market is still on the trend of people are seeing just an opportunity. The market started on the first note at the beginning of the year for the month of January and February, which is nice. And also now we're seeing the earnings are coming. I said that at the end of this earnings season, because all eyes are still on another earnings season by April, we're looking at to see the first quarter earnings for this year that had December year end. That also will change the market. That means what we are seeing now is kind of a dynamic that the person should understand how to buy low and sell high. It's a situation that fits well. If you buy low and it goes up, you sell. As I said, anybody can take profit at any time. It's not that it's a collective thing, but if you are a fund manager, you enter a stock at a good price, you sell. If you're a retail investor, enter a good price, you sell. That's why you see all this profit taking. But it's only when there's a negative news or there's a policy change, you cannot see people want to go. And that's why I said nobody will buy. That's why if you're in a party, and they don't pop the music at once, people want to work, they don't will kind of jump back. That's why when there's a change in policy, people want to sell, that's that kind of sell off, putting the market down. But now there's no values in the market, there's no policy. That's why the government was seeing inconsistent policy, but now also have helped the market before now. But we not expect our seeing consent policy from the government, but because traders in the market are worried at this time of rather take your profit and enter into the house of other potential to create more wealth for you. That's really way to trade.
I loved what you just said, the last line of your word. Take your profit and find avenue or find opportunity to invest more. Now let's now take a look at the role of NGS in all this. I saw that NGS has been so mature in their statement, their media advocacy, helping us to understand that there's no panic anywhere, but we should just maintain decorum. And from your own end, what do you expect NGS to do more apart from just ensuring that we all have the best of information, we all have the best of statements like media statement coming from them, guaranteeing investors and analysts like you and I that there is no panic anymore? So what else can they do to strengthen the market, to bring out confidence and to ensure optimism of all Nigerians in the capital market?
Yeah, actually, started by them, doing it by themselves. While soon as they end like investor in India, fine. They can go further by what? By bringing more companies on the edges so that investors can see more companies to play. As we speak now, we have less than 200,000, 200 listed companies on the exchange. And how more than how many companies registered on CAC? Let's encourage companies to come and list on it because some of them are even existing. No, what we are seeing more companies, we want them to encourage more companies to be by reducing their requirement. Not that they say you should open door, but no. If you know that before you are demanding for 4 years financial for that, we can move it to 2 or 3 years. So far, the company has a direction. Because the management are consistent and the financials are looking, looking where you are going. That is what we need to encourage more people to come because that's the only way you can have a deep market that I know. You could look at US market, they have about more than 12,000 companies, and look at South Africa here, more than normal 2,000 companies. We need more companies to be listed on it to encourage more partners. That also help us to drive the economy because the goal of any state is to drive the economy. If more companies are listed, they employ more people, they become more transparent, having access to more funds because most people are listed on the exchange. Have access to public fund, also to the economy at large. For me, let them more for company to cost and this. That is what they should do more. Yeah.
Very interesting from you, and your perspective is so in depth in terms of what we need to do and what NGS need to do. But let's trim it down to each analyst, each participant on Nigerian stock market. From your own end, and people are still talking about sentiment trading and the rest of that. Do you see that still happening on the stock market? Sentiment trading, in-house abuse, sidekick and the rest of them. Are they still operating there?
No, when you sentiment cannot be separate from any market of the world. Sentiment is part of the market. It's part of the why is sentiment? The better psychology is key. What are they seeing? Well, your own perception and my own perception will have sentiment in different things. If, for example, a company release a bad number, so the sentiment will be negative. If a company release a positive number, the sentiment will be positive. It's the sentiment that drives market. Actually, it is psychology of people that are playing the market. And what that psychology is for information, demand and supply. It's something that will drive. That means psychology sentiment will drive the market. That is positive or negative. But that sentiment, that is why we look at technicians, we look at that sentiment as a threat. Because sentiment will drive liquidity. If you have a positive sentiment in any market, it will attract funds to that market. Because you have negative sentiment, it will drive funds. That means sentiment is part of the market anywhere in the world. That means most part of the world, what is sentiment of investors or traders? Because that psychology has to work what affecting price positively or negatively.
Very interesting and insightful. But there is this issue that we also need to raise. One of the advocacy that we are putting out there is that we want to guarantee investors confidence. We want Nigerians to participate on the Nigerian stock market. But to do that, we need to do a lot of education, a lot of enlightenment, as well as getting Nigerians to have the right information for themselves. But I'll put this to you. Do you see this market going greenish all through 2025, or we should still continue to see a mixed market expectation as we go forward?
At the end of the year, I see 2025 closing in green, but before then, this position will continue. Position is the beauty of stock market anyway. I call it volatility. If the beauty of stock market, if there is no volatility, that's not a market again. If market keep on going up, or they come down, it's not a market. Or market keep on going down. No, the position of market to go up, come down is the beauty of stock market. That means market is very close in green because all those high cap stocks are yet to move. The life of Airtel, they know yet because when they start seeing positive number as a lot of increased tariff on this company, they want to drive investor sentiment towards this company. We start seeing the life of the Seplat, the crude oil going price or going up. I saw Seplat, what's the better number? It can go as high as 7,000 and 10,000. Price will go up. The life of a Dangote sugar or Dangote cement, high capital, it will go up. They do all those high capital will push the market up to close the green. But in between them, there's opportunity for people to make money because when the market is going up, it has 50% of driving up, imparting other stuff to move up in that direction. That means when market is up, to drive both the ugly, the good, the bad up. But when market is down, the bad will first of all fall flat. When when market is up, you see most of going up. But when market is down, you see those that have no value are the ones to become water and become to how I put it now. They lose value, but those that have value to be a defensive stock. That's why as a trader or investor, you must know are you trading in good stock? Are you trading in a defensive stock? Are you trading in a blue chip that have dividend history? That's why when market is up, both stocks that has fundamental does not go up. But when the chip is down, That is why you see that it's only those value stocks and those stocks that remain no stable to create for investors. That's why if you are a trader investor, you must understand the cycle of the market. Is the market an uptrend or a downtrend? Are we in a what we call a accumulation stage or markup phase or distribution phase or decline phase of the market? Once you understand all this to help to make work information in any market situation or phase we are at any given time.
Very interesting, Ambrose. I'm really very satisfied with some of your analysis in terms of this particular issue. But let's take the industry as well as the segment of the market in their ways. First, let's look at the financial industry, for instance. It has been very dominating the market. Why do we have the financial industry dominating the market? Although the last time we spoke, you talk about the recapitalization of the banks, maybe giving them the edge, but we have almost out of the phase of the recapitalization. Why are they still dominating the market?
No, the banking sector is the engine of any economy, and that's the most regulated sector that every investor that wants to invest wants to look at that sector is well regulated. Not only that, I said that the engine of any economy, and for any economy to grow, it depends on the strength of the banks in that economy. That means for Nigeria now, why at that time, the company in that sector are the most consistent in dividend payments. Not only that, also they are so that are called marketable stocks. No stock the that you want to sell, you don't see buyer. But there are also other stock that if you want to buy, want to sell, the buyer will be readily available. For banking stocks, I tell you that they are liquid. And liquid stock is where people put their money. But anytime you want to sell, want to go out there. That's why people don't want to. And not only that, apart from most capitalized stocks are not banking stocks, but I tell you, the most active stocks in the market today is the banking stock. Why they are not highly capitalized like the life of Dangote? But I'll tell you that in terms of activity, it's a different sector that people, anytime you want to sell banking stock, it will take you 2 seconds in the market. For other stuff, you might take them a week, 3 months, you are not suitable. For bank, you don't put it down, there's buyer because they are more liquid and more marketable.
We agree with you on this because I also have an opportunity to review the top volume table of my program when it comes to the stock market. The financial sector are always there, leading. From the GT to the Fidelity to the Access Holding, FCMB, they are also topping the top volume. And the top volume runs into millions upon millions of naira. But away from that, let's take a look at. Okay, you want to say something about that? Go ahead. If you have anything to say about it.
I agree with you what you are saying here.
All right. Now, let's now look at the consumer. Go ahead.
The thing is looking. I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you here.
Hello?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Is freezing. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, what's your question again? Come to your question again. I didn't get your question.
I just gave you a revelation of what I also observed. The top volume. The financial industry are topping the top volume.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just noting you of that. That based on what you have said earlier, the top volume is majorly dominated by the financial industry. And do you have anything to say about that top volume area?
No, because if you look at also because they also have enlarged share issue. For example, now bank like Access Bank, when the recent calculated the profit that it has about 53 billion ordinary share. 53 billion is huge. That means anytime when that stores are available. But if you look at those stores that are high cap, like the life of Dangote Cement, it's not about 16 billion. The life of Nestle is about below 400 million shares. That of Tesla is below 7 billion shares. That means those banks, because of shares you have, are really high, and also the free float of those banks are also high. That's why you can see that they are always the top volume because of what. And that's why traders that want to trade the market also look the of that bank. And also to see foreign investors come to the market, look at what those banks because you know that those banks will not receive because of what they have a regulator. That's the attraction in those banking stock or financial service companies. Yeah.
Very interesting. Now let's take a look at the consumer good industry. The consumer good industry, you have made mention of Dangote sugar, there's Dangote cement, there's Dangote salt, there's Dangote, and also other variable products are also there in the consumer good area. But how are they been performing? Because I just take a look at one of the figures of the performance of the consumer goods, and you can't compare it to the financial industry. Why is it like that? Or people are not too interested in consumer goods shares?
No, like I said, the financial sector, bank sector, they say they are the most consistent in their payment. And also it's part of to know that if the company is healthy or not, dividend payment is part of it. And these banks are sure that they are healthy, that's why they are paying you dividend at the end of the day. Now that for the consumer goods, don't forget that before now, the FX loss had hit a lot of them. it's so recent that most of them are just breaking out gradually from that, that knock or that heat. For me, we're seeing just a kind of a renewed interest in the consumer good. That's why that people are consuming, and also because of high cost of living in Nigeria, consumption at the level have dropped in somewhere. Goods that are not essential. For those people that are producing essential goods that people are still buying because of the need it to survive. But for those that have alternative, that are consumer goods set up, investors, consumers are dropping them. That's why most of them are what remain on the shelf, of the companies or the retailers shop. But I tell you that for financial sector, immediate thing, good government individual, that's to and that's why you see a lot of activities that you can, so their numbers are looking up. The government will not do that by finance, even the individual will not do that, even if to the bank. That's why their own savings is different. But for consumers, you can grow, you can't say, oh, because there is a high cost in let's say for example now the SMS for text for bank. I won't bank my money again. I won't transact again. No, because they are essential. But for consumer goods, can you tell me that they are selling for 5 naira today? They are selling for 2 naira. You told them they are selling for 5 naira today. That's why there's alternative for investors to look at. But for financial goods, I think it's essential, and also for consumer goods that are essential, the demand for them. But those are not too essential. Can you because of what? Cost of living for this part of Nigerians are not strong as before. That's why I have to do what cost selection what they consume.
Very interesting. No, I will also add this. The third leg of this sector is the service sector. We saw in recent time, towards the end of 2024, we saw how MTN, all the telecommunication services, and the rest of the ICT service sector, come into the stock market and they pull a string. But all of a sudden, we are showing a decline. Is there any way that is it that investors are shying away from them, or is it because their shares are not buoyant as expected? The service sector, particularly the ICT, the telecommunication, they pull a string in 2024, but what is happening to them in 2025?
No, for 2024, most of them are still negative. The only really interest in those sectors is because of the new tariff that just came on board. That will say that's why people are saying that, oh, if before now they are posting losses, so that we need tariff, it will also reclaim good money. But also you have to come with quality service. If you are increasing your rate, your tariff, you also provide quality service that will sustain your client base. Already we know that yes, most of them are adjusted their rate already reflecting on their data and all those call there's good for their retirement. If you are buying into those telecom companies like Airtel and MTN, it will take a medium and long. That means now we expect them, because I'll tell you, MTN have not paid dividend to investors for the past 2 years because of FX loss. That was so to put in right position to start paying investor dividend. Because any investment you are investing, say that you get capital acquisition or dividend, and if investors are not getting dividend, they look away from you. I'm not surprised that the sales slowed down last year, but this year, because of the tariff increase, I would expect that there's been buying interest in the MTN and the Airtel and the likes.
All right, very interesting also from you once again, Ambrose. But then I take a look at the regulatory framework guiding the Nigerian stock market. Let's take a look at the CBN first. The MPC have maintained 27.50% interest rate. That is very fine. That's very acceptable by all. But May 2025, we expect something to change. But before then, what has been a perception of analysts like you, as well as investors that you are working with, in this regard to the interest rate that was maintained by CBN?
Actually, if you look at the environment where we operate today, we know that Nigeria so-called inflation is not the liquidity push inflation. In normal economies, when you see that there's too much money in circulation, you come out with what high interest rates so that you can move this money out from the system and also to maintain a balance. But because our structural issue, yes, you might say that money circulation is high, but I tell you that it is not money, but we have a lot of issues. And the environment will have high interest rates. We'll have a high exchange rate, we have gold and naira. We are about to see inflation going up because also an economy will have depend on importation. We're importing inflation to the economy. That means increasing it is not the solution we have suffered all this while. And that's why most of the companies, even though they are surviving on the exchange, most companies are closed down in Nigeria and they leave because of high cost of operation. But now that we have seen a signal, and that signal just came after the base of inflation that dropped from 34.8 to 24.5, which is good. But because of the say the new structures of the economy, taking note of the entrance of Dangote into the oil and gas, which also we saw that oil contributed to the last even GDP positively again, which is a good news. But what matter that consistency is what we want to. I want to see improvement in the economy, because if we are seeing going forward that this inflation that we just saw that drop from 34.8 to 24.5, good one. If we continue fine, but I tell you that even the farmers are not in the farm. And I tell you that, like I said, it's not using interest rate to control inflation. We know that it's not, because if the farmers are in farm, prices of goods items will not be as high as well. Because of the insecurity in Nigeria, have kept many farmers away from the farm. That's what we're seeing this now. For me, the idea of holding for the first time that this CBN governor came on board, and also even when Emefiele was there, we have been all this rate hike. But if there's adjustment, because in the market economy, they use rate hike to achieve a goal. They started also cutting. But here we are continuing to increase. But if kudos to the rate of inflation that have triggered for them to even go for the first time since this governor come on board, which is also good for me. I believe that it's a pointer that if by May 1920 that we are expected to see another LPC coming up, if they continue to cut, even with 25%, 25 basic points to cut, that will be nice. That will send a signal to the market and also to the economy at large. But I believe that because of the trade war, any economy that's not looking inward is at its own risk. Trade war has been that look at that and encourage the economy so that you can stand with your own. What Trump has shown to the world that my economy or my country first before the other person. Let every other government across the globe start thinking of how can I drive my economy to become buoyant, and my people are benefited. It will attract inflow on its own, not using interest rate, high interest to attract a portfolio that will not stay in the economy. Including high interest rates instead of bringing forced money. Why, if you want direct investment that will last for 5 years, 10 years, you need a good interest rate to attract them. Now that yes, we are going to expect a call, because already signals are already there. We have seen that TradeDB for the past getting to 3 months now has been on a decline. If that continue, we might see that yes, in the coming LFD meeting there will be also a call. If there's another call, we'll sign that in the second half of 2025 we must see a decline, a cut. If that happens, it's a plus for the economy and the capital market as well.
Exactly, a plus for the economy, a plus for the capital market. But going forward, for us to also encourage many Nigerians to participate on the stock market, the equity and the rest of them, what do you have to say to Nigerians? Because our topic today is that opportunities as Nigerian market trade positively. So what are those opportunities, and how can you encourage Nigerians to participate more? Because you need to talk to them, and that's why we have this platform to talk to Nigerians on the stock market issues.
Kudos to what people are doing. This is a platform. They either online they are watching, but it's going beyond we talking on the air or writing on the newspaper. But what the government need to do is that, one, we need to have a consistent policy that will impact the sector that where the company operators will start seeing positive number. That is one. Two, we must take education to the grassroots. Education beyond journalists like you and I. What I understand that even when SEC is organizing training, they train journalists like you and I don't know, and they lead all those that are on the street, on the path, highway. Then even say they are bringing they are doing mimic and all those things. These are academic. I'll tell you that let's take this education away from elite to attract more people to participate, because if our market becomes stable, we cannot plan with our market. So when investors will come and put the market up, and when they go market from that, you can't plan such market. And for the last 5 years that they are less active in our market has been stable. I mean, if you want to really encourage others to come to the market, when it's a stable market, people can plan with the market, they cannot say save and come and invest. But when you are saving and the market want to invest is oscillating, is too rather to go up this year, then they come because of when foreign investors bring the hot money, market the money take the hot money, market go down. So can't plan, so we need to encourage that what's to the market, let's encourage our people first. I'm happy that this now invest will go under because of COVID-19. Since then, our markets are gradually maintained and prostrate. The NGS set to take education beyond what the journalists that they trade no, let's take it to what 6 political zones of Nigeria. Let's tell them people about importance of saving. They start from there, saving, from saving you go to investment. We give proper education to them with a simple language they understand, not the grammar, because they are not teaching them to write this out. What they understand it, I will tell you that will attract more participants in the market. At the end of the day, market becomes good for us. And also, we can have that word we are talking of can now be created from the market for all Nigerians. And also, like I said earlier, if we are saying the life of NNPC, this is Nigeria Stock Exchange, then we take the financial and that come pay more companies from the government sector coming to the market to list. Then I say, then I work for the economy. People now will to partner, and now accountability will now increase because once you are quoted, you become more transparent.
Thank you so much, Ambrose. But before I let you go, there's a new policy that NGS is trying to do with federal government. They want to educate Nigerian women with financial literacy, particularly on the trading stock. What do you have to say about Nigerian women learning more about Nigerian stock market?
For me, that is a welcome development. But anything that we can increase participation in the market, I welcome it. Right. Even that some market economy like today, I think it's not riot because what they all trade their own stock market, they are making money. If we can make it here in Nigeria that our youth are encouraged to be trading, making it access to them to trade related. If they have 100,000, they can start doing it from 100,000 to 150. They will now be engaged. I need a market that will encourage everybody to participate and understand how to trade the market. That is what we are in for. That's why personally I think that the market, the education should go beyond the regulator. Let the kind of you socialize this training to other people to help them to do the training, not just what they are doing from their office. No, they can't achieve much. If you can socialize it to other people to the training, like in Predator, we have to training, push here. There are many people that are into training. Give them, and they start equipping Nigerians on either they go to the park, they go to the church, they go to the don't train them for it. This market will be active. I remember in 2008 or 2006 when Chulu was the CBN governor that we had a bank representation. Both Akaya women, none of them were involved in that year. But when the market crashed in 2008, they all run back to their shell. Today they are not in the market. Let's take back education to them that the market when they recover loss, let's African market can also play well for them. If they want understanding, if they want to do it, they become intelligent, they'll come back. But because they are still nothing that most of them are standing apart from the market. But when we take proper education to them in their simple language, in a simple format, I will tell you, you come back to this market and start report. I love what the NS is doing by trying to work with women. That is good. We cannot take young women to work to schools, to garages where they order motor park, so that I can bring them and to the market because they have different understanding. Once they have understanding, they don't know how to plan with it because it is when you save first before you can start investing.
Thank you so much, Ambrose. I'm so glad you are on the show today. And vividly and succinctly the way you normally put your analysis, it has come today also. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
And I hope when next I call on you, you will be glad to join me on the show to talk about Nigerian stock market equity.
We are together because we are together. I want to achieve encourage Nigeria to come to the market. We are working together. Anytime you call me, I'm available. Yes, let's attract more Nigeria to the market. Even if you are creating wealth, whether you are a billionaire, it don't stop the other one to become Tanzania. Whether you are a trillionaire, that means this market is level up. Let's attract more people to the market so that we can make money from this market and our life also improve as a Nigerian. That is what we are operating for.
All right.
Also teach people to do.
All right, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day in Lagos.